masters.
It's going to be awesome. He's still in the hunt for that Vans Triple Crown of Surfing title, as well as we introduce another very strong heat here. Have a look at the lineup. Ross Williams to get themselves into a championship tour event, but it is a tough road to those top 2 spots.
It really is. And this kid right here,
their evolution to this point. These are some young guys that could really give the main event a shake-up.
Yeah, and on your screen right there, that is your classic underdog right here for this Triple Crown. Lahiki, he's been ripping this entire event. Love the way he serves. He was ripping at Haleiwa. He surfed well at Sunset. So it's cool to see him have a crack at here at the Pipe Trials.
I think, you know, like a little bit of a fire has been lit under him. So, you know, seeing Seth qualify for next year's tour, and I think it's going to be really exciting seeing Josh really flare up this next year.
Also got Finn McGill, who made the main event here. It's the Grom, and he went on a mad tear through the contest. Also Evan Valier, who's sort of established himself as one of the great performers out here at Pipe, especially over the last 10 years. He's had some magical rides. So this is a really interesting heat.
Doesn't seem like this is an opportunity you'd want to miss. Having an opportunity to get in the main event, to be in the Pipeline Masters, how special and important is that to someone like you?
Oh yeah, I mean, I had to do it, you know, no matter what. I tape it up, and it was my first surf, so. I mean, actually, you know, yesterday I went for a paddle. Like, I was just paddling around, like, feeling out the water, but no, it felt good, and I mean, I guess theoretically you're only going straight, so it's all right.
A really beautiful style, and he's got some crazy game, so I would be stoked to see him flare up.
That's the first thing you pick up on it, isn't it? That beautiful style, really nice timing.
Yeah.
And it's helped him establish a little bit of a lead here. No major scores locked in.
You know, I remember you know, seeing his very first heat at Haleiwa, and right away I really enjoyed Lahiki surfing.
I think like internationally he'll be able to see like on iTunes or something.
There's some really interesting background on Pat O'Connell too that is definitely worth checking out.
Yeah,
but here we go, Finn McGill getting a shot at a wave here. Just a couple of one-point rides so far, but he is up in second spot. And it looks like Josh is having a look at this one.
Man, it's tough conditions out there. Keep having a sniff and just hoping, you know, something kind of turns into something.
There's that classic style on show. And as Lahiki goes chasing, a bit of a finish on the end of this ride, just cruises his way through the inside. I love when someone can put a jersey on and just maintain that natural composure and just not let their surfing get too erratic.
He's really good at finding barrels at backdoor.
Yeah, former world junior champ, and he locks into a bit of cover there.
He has a maturity to him too. He's a really young Grom still, but he has like a maturity to his competitiveness.
Here we go, some movement out the back. Decent looking set wave, setting up nicely. The man in red, Josh Moniz, though not quite in a position to lock into that barrel. It's folks, Tony and Tammy watching on. Evan Valier there, getting himself back out there with the help of Makua Rothman, but during the break, we had this ride for Josh Moniz, and he pops out. Nice shack there, one of the better barrels that we've seen this morning.
Wow, and this is pretty clever. Watch how he gets out. Obviously, we call this the doggy door, that little side exit right there. Still, you know, that wave just kind of magically let him go. So you can tell Joshua was surfing by braille a bit, you know, just going, okay, please let me out, please let me out. And a lot of times you don't have control when that lip touches your board. That one let Josh out.
Him, the way he would navigate tubes and how the lines he would draw and like the amount of different techniques and approaches and styles that he would have was freakish. And he'd surf for like 10 hours a day, one session. To activate when that one really good wave does come in. I love that aerial view because it's so unusual to see so much sand on the reef at Pipeline. You see here, this is Finn McGill with this backside nugget, getting that doggy door. It's so tough out there to get any length of tube time because it's closing out so quickly.
Or up that second position at the moment.
Yeah, really nice technical drop in there. And he gauged it well. He waited for a split second and hooked right in right there. So he got that, you know, as you said, Ronnie, as long as he could. But I think the judges will like that barrel just because it was a little bit of a bigger wave.
So the current heat leader up again. He'll show us what he can do with turns. Big blast off the top, back into the pocket again. Hits that closeout nicely. And he's trying to get rid of a 1.23. So he'll definitely do that. Such a fun family to hang out with. And the good thing is, if you travel to Hawaii and you want to get yourself a surf lesson, the Moniz family surf school in town is the best place to do it. So make sure you check them out. But Josh Moniz, a comfortable victory for him.